G'day everyone, Sid here from Sid's Repurposing again. On the last video I put up, I had a comment from Jay from Wooden Things AU. If you're interested in wood turning at all, go and check out his channel. Wood turning, burning, carving, he's brilliant. Have a look. Doing lots with very limited resources. Anyway, from Jay's comment was a concern that the goose poo in my garden bed would create issues for plants with root burn from the nitrates. Which is certainly the case with chook poo. But with goose poo, there isn't an issue because it's so fine and friable and dry. So what we've got here is, we're putting the tyres, on the right hand side is goose poo, on the left hand side is chook poo. Now the chook poo on the left hand side has come out of a chook pen that hasn't been cleaned out for probably 4 years, so it's very old. It's still, when I dug it out, I've only just dug it out literally a couple of minutes ago, it's still quite ripe. It's got a good tang to it, and if we turn it over we can see it's quite hard, and I've actually got quite a bit of force in there to break that up. Now that could be dug through a garden bed okay, because it's so old. But even so, if you got some tender roots, strike that. It could burn the roots off. So the best thing to do with that is to dig it through a garden bed and then leave the garden bed for probably 2 to 6 weeks, depending on what you're going to plant in it, before you actually use it. Because it is high in nitrates from the chooks. It's you can smell it when you break it up and dig it up. So in comparison, this is goose poo. So this I dug up at the same, just after I did the chook poo, and that's come out of the yard, and that really is just fine straw. It's very light, and the value from this is not in the fertilizer value. The chook poo is high in nitrates and other fertilizers. The value in the goose poo is organic matter. So the bed I dug it through was full of sand and a loam mix, but very little organic matter. So that's why I dug the goose poo through that, just to open it up a bit. So hopefully that sort of alleviates Jay's concerns and gives a little explanation on the difference between goose poo and chook poo. So this is another garden update from Sid. Jay's also been giving me a bit of curry because I haven't been on with my lathe for a while, so that's imminent, depending on when I can get a little bit of free time from the Minister for War and Finance. I'll be getting on. It'll be an evening show, and I've got a couple of handles to turn for gardening tools, and I want to do some couple of other little knickknacks. So thanks for looking. If you haven't already liked or subscribed, please do, and I shall catch you next time.